All right, we're back at Andy Natowich Field, we being RC, as he is known here in the booth, Ryan Cutting and Bill Holliday. The Brattleboro Colonels about to do battle with the CVU, that's Champlain Valley Union High School in Heinsberg. They've only been playing football for this decade, actually, as the school's relatively new and the football program relatively new, certainly by Brattleboro standards. And they've already tossed the coin out there, and the Colonels are going to receive. And our suspicion here is that this game is going to get going early. There's still plenty of time on the pregame clock, but everybody's jumping, and they're both ready to go, both teams. And they're going to have the anthem. And we'll take a short break right now and then come back with the start of the ball game. This is Colonel Football on 96.7 WTSA-FM.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous sky o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Playoff football in Brattleboro for the first time in 10 years. The Colonels, the fourth-ranked team, off a clutch, absolutely clutch, second-half victory last week over Mount Anthony Union High School. That dropped Mount Anthony to number 8. They play at Rutland tonight. And ironically, if Mount Anthony were to win tonight against the top-rated team, and if Brattleboro were to win, Brattleboro has Mount Anthony here next week. However, if Brattleboro were to win tonight and Rutland wins tonight, Brattleboro will be at Rutland next Friday night. And of course, we'll have it here for you on TSA-FM. The Red Hawks are teeing up the football. We're going to get started much earlier than we anticipated, about 5 minutes earlier, as everybody is hyped up, and you can understand that. It kind of knocks you off your schedule. You ever play in the playoffs?
Not a football game, I didn't. We didn't make it my senior year. Junior year, I believe we did. And sophomore year, I was part of that undefeated 2006 team that had the upset here at home against Mount St. Joseph. One that we'd like to forget. And
that was Coach John Callahan, too. Coaching Mount Anthony back in those days.
Yes.
All right, the Colonels are ready to receive. The Red Hawks are ready to tee it off, and there's the kick. It's up in the air, it's short, and a whistle. Flags everywhere on the opening kickoff. The ball will not be handled. It went out of bounds around the 25-yard line. But it looks like the Red Hawks were offside.
Ball went out of bounds. Flag right away, I think. You're right,
flags were thrown before the ball even had come to the ground, so I doubt if it is offside. Probably should just wait and let the officials make their call, and then we could let everybody know what it is. So they'll have to tee it up again, this time back at the 35-yard line. Underway already, a little bit early, but that's okay.
Champlain Valley.
We'll bring it to you whenever it happens.
Essentially playing two different games last week at Mount Anthony. Played much better in the second half, a complete half with defense, offensive, and special teams. And tonight they're going to have to do the same. It's key to get off to a good start for Brattleboro tonight and keep this home crowd in it.
Matt Gaborio and Taylor King deep for the Colonels at the Colonel 20-yard line, anticipating the kick. That first kick was quite short. Everything good this time, a better kick, and it comes to Gaborio. Gaborio will back up and let it go out of bounds, and there's another penalty flag. Well, you'd have to assume the Colonels will take the penalty and have them kick from the 30. Even if you don't return it at all, you're going to be in good field position.
I'd assume so, yeah.
Well, there's the price you pay for being jumpy before the ball game, RC. Now, you can understand they want to kick the ball away from King. Obviously, CVU has a pretty good scouting report on Brattleboro, and it would be to kick to Gaborio.
We've seen in games past, Bill, we've seen these guys switch at the last second and change sides, King and Gaborio. See if that plays out tonight and has any effect.
They probably won't do it on this kickoff because they're not certain yet that CVU is trying to kick in the direction of Gaborio. Gaborio, very capable return man, by the way, but King has been explosive. No time off the clock yet. It won't be until somebody handles the ball for Brattleboro. Here's the kick again, and this one will be handled by Gaborio at the 22-yard line to the 25-30 to the middle of the field, 35-yard line. He stacked up there and dropped at about the 36-yard line, but there are flags on the play. Flag came from the far side, and you anticipate with a flag like that it's an illegal block, and it is on the Colonels in the back, and that'll back them up. Tony Martinez and the Colonel offense out there, and for the Colonels, it is imperative every week that they get Shek Jakite off and running quickly. He has been outstanding this season.
Yeah, we'd assume in this playoff game we're going to get him going early and often. Going to see a lot of Jakite tonight.
King goes out wide right, slot to the left side, short side. Jakite is standing beside Tony Martinez, who's in the gun. Snap is good. Fake. Martinez wants to throw over the middle, and it's incomplete at the 45-yard line. And I'm not sure that Tony picked out the right receiver to throw to right there.
That was intended for the fullback, Colton Ravenna. We talked about, or Coach Pacheco talked about in the pregame. 7 receptions last week. He's a good counter for Jakite. It's good to get him going early and keep the defense from keying in on Jakite.
Not on that kind of play, though, RC, I wouldn't say. He was trying to sprint down the field. They're back in the I formation now. Motion left to right across the I. Toss right, Jakite behind Ravenna. Turns inside, comes back outside, picks up nice yardage for Brattleboro out to the 30-yard line. A pickup of 6. It's 3rd and 4.
It's the same play we saw a lot of last week, Bill. It's a toss sweep to the right, off tackle.
6-yard gain, 3rd down and 4.
Let's check that Red Hawk defense, RC.
5 up front.
They're in a 50 with a man on the nose. Jordan Wright with a man right over his face. Jakite gets it off tackle, powers for short yardage. I don't believe he has the first down. He's short. And the Colonels will probably have to punt this football away.
Carried by Jakite.
Spotted at the 31-yard line. Call it 4th and 3.
4th down.
Looks like they want to make an attempt to stop Jakite. 5 up front, and that time Jakite went to the heart of the defense. Not very successful.
I would try to stop Jakite, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
You're not going to beat Brattleboro if you do not stop him.
That's right.
Colonels line up as if they're playing offense. Tony Martinez, the quarterback, is also the punter. He backs up now to the 20-yard line. The snap is excellent again. They've been great all year long, and there's a penalty. They knock down Martinez on the punt. And if that penalty is what I think it is, roughing the kicker, it'll be a first down for the Colonels. 10 minutes, 19 seconds left. First quarter underway at Andy Nadowich Field. And on 4th and 3, the Red Hawks are going to be assessed a penalty for roughing the kicker. Clearly they ran into Tony, knocked him down.
Yeah, I knew right away the flag came in, and Martinez knew it. And if you're CVU, that's about the last thing you wanted to happen. You force Brattleboro 3 and out, and you have this crowd sitting at the moment and quiet, and you're going to get the football, and then now a flag is going to alter that.
There's the first down. The football is going to be marked out at the 41-yard line. Mark it at the 42 officially. It is 1st and 10 for Brattleboro.
Penalty against CVU.
Football is right in the middle of the field.
That's a Colonel first down.
Colonels come out in a wide slot right. Tight end to the left. I formation, Ravenna and Chiquite. Martinez under center. Takes the snap, turns, gives it to Chiquite. Over right guard, just a couple. He's near the 45. Spotted at the 44, give him 2. It's 2nd and 8. They're trying to hit that gap in that 5 defense between the nose guard and the tackle. And that means you're going to have to play a pretty good linebacker there for CVU. That's number 32, Jake Mortnick. He is the brother of the quarterback. Offset formation, Tony. Rolling short side, fires, has a man, Perkins, first down near the Red Hawk 42-yard line.
Play action.
Rolling into the short side, they hit Perkins.
Play action for Martinez, rolls out to the right, and he had Evan Perkins open. And Martinez put it on the numbers, first down for Brattleboro.
No huddle for the Colonels, they go trips left.
1st and 10.
It's Chiquite again. Wide side is left. Tony wants to throw right away into the flat, incomplete. And Martinez took a blow as he was run over from the backside by a big boy, Nick Fecto, 5'10", 225-pound defensive lineman. Got all of Tony Martinez.
Coach Pacheco talked about these guys' size before in the pregame show, and they are big up front. But that's one thing Brattleboro is going to try to exploit. If they're going to play 5 up front, only 3 this time, you can throw the football.
2nd and 10. Wide side is left. Chiquite slides over to the left side, and they'll give it to Chiquite. No, it's Martinez after the fake. Nice yardage up the right sideline. He's across the 35, inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. The Colonels need the 32. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Number 5, Tony Martinez.
One thing Brattleboro wants to do, get somebody going besides Chiquite. Tony Martinez, we saw, has been very effective running the football all year. A fake to Chiquite, and Chiquite became a blocker. Did a nice job creating a hole for Tony Martinez.
And Colton Ravenna, used sparingly all season long, ran for over 50 last week, as well as the 7 catches. 3rd and 2. And they'll use Ravenna. He has the first down, still on his feet. Now spins to his left. Finally a whistle. We'll have to wait to see where they mark the forward progress. But Ravenna refused to go down for a long time.
It's like a replay from last week, Bill. We saw him move the pile when Mount Anthony had essentially an entire team on him. Same thing here. He moves the pile, and I think it's going to be enough for first down. It is.
First down for Brattleboro at the 32-yard line.
Colton Ravenna for a Colonel first down.
King comes wide right, short side. Wing left. Colonels are tight this time offensively. In the I formation. Probably run left here. No, Tony fakes that way, rolls right, short side. Has Perkins again. A nice catch at the 20-yard line.
It's the same play they ran to Perkins last time. A slant to the sideline. Play action. Martinez rolls out, and Perkins is open again.
Just about 8 minutes left in the first quarter. No score. Playoff football. 2, 4, and 4 football teams. The Red Hawks were ranked 4 going into last week. Colonels were 5. Red Hawks got beat at Middlebury. Colonels won at Mount Anthony. Brattleboro, the home team. Gaborio goes slot left with King wide side. Tony back in the shotgun formation. Ravenna's in a short slot to the right. 2 men going in motion here. That's going to cost the Colonels. No, they shifted. And there's the penalty. Yeah, that has to be a penalty. I'm surprised.
Timeout.
They took a timeout. Smart move. Clearly, they did not know what they were doing. So the Colonels have taken a timeout with 7:47 left first quarter.
Haven't gotten off to good starts in the last couple of weeks. Mount Anthony and Essex get this home crowd going, keep them in it, and get Brattleboro playing with some momentum.
Both teams ready. And the Colonels will operate from the spread. Chiquite in the backfield to the right of Martinez. Martinez wants to throw. Under pressure, he's drilled. Absolutely smoked by one of those defensive linemen for the Red Hawks. And Tony pulled that ball down and protected it nicely, but the Colonels are back at the 29-yard line.
Tony was ready to release that football, and he saw a storm coming at him. Got drilled.
2nd and 18 for the Colonels. Tony will step back under center. King wide right, short side. Wing left. And Jakite trying to turn off left tackle. Good room this time. He's on his feet still. Inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. An excellent pickup on 2nd and long. It will set up 3rd down and 6.
And you got to point out a block by Matt Gaborio on that left side. Small, playing in the slot. He created the hole for Jakite on the left side.
Football just about the 15-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Wide side is right. Tony fakes left, rolls right, on the run, fires, and it's caught. It's caught for a 1st down near the 5-yard line. It looks like it was probably King. It is King, number 28, who made a good play on a floating ball.
Floating ball. I'm not sure if that was who it was intended for. CVU had plenty of defenders in the area. The ball was up for grabs, and King came down with it.
Colonels are really hustling up to the line of scrimmage today, faster maybe than they've done all season. And they have the Red Hawks on their heels right now. Football is spotted just outside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Jakite and Ravenna will step into the I formation behind Tony Martinez under center. Wide side is left. Toss right, Jakite. Starts right, cuts back. A lot of Red Hawks there, and they stack him up. Try to strip that football loose, but Jakite holds on. Mark his progress to about the 2.5-yard line, so he picked up half of what the Colonels need.
Number 25,
2nd and goal. Move it out to a full 3, too, Ryan.
Same toss sweep to the right. Jakite trying to get outside, away from that center of that stacked defense for Champlain Valley. Cut it back, and there's nothing there.
There was no cutback space, was there? It was all white and red. Trips left. Ravenna slides out into the slot with Gaborio and Perkins wide left. Tony's under center. Jakite alone in the backfield. Slightly offset to the right. Tony runs it in. Touchdown, Colonels. They take the lead in this playoff game. A 3-yard touchdown run by Tony Martinez with 5 minutes, 40 seconds remaining, 1st quarter. And the Colonels are out in front. 6-0.
How often have we seen that, Bill? They get close. Tony Martinez off his center sip. Jordan Wright essentially untouched this time. Tony Martinez in for the score. Gets Brattleboro on top. And you go back to the flag that extended this drive for Brattleboro. Just killer for CVU. Going to get the football, and the flag alters that. Gives Brattleboro back the football, and Brattleboro is able to capitalize.
Well, the Colonels did what they've done best all season long as well. They mixed the run with the pass. Colonels are being assessed a penalty here. I think. They're going to put it on the kickoff. I don't know what the penalty was.
The touchdown is good. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Colonels.
King is on to attempt the kick. He is a left-footed kicker. Perkins, the snapper. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Colonels take a 7-0 lead. They score the first touchdown of this playoff game against the CVU Red Hawks. Both teams coming into this ball game with 4 wins, 4 losses. The winner of this ball game will play the winner.
The Patriots, and Brattleboro needs every point they can get.
Nate Shanks and Tanner Smith, number 21, are deep. Not so deep. They're at the 29-yard line, as the Colonels will have to kick it away from the 25, a 15-yard penalty. And we'll get to see the Red Hawk offense for the first time tonight. We know they have to run the football in order to win this football game. So does Brattleboro. The ball bounces, picked up by the Red Hawks and hit right away. Harrison is there to make the tackle on number 15, Nate Shanks. Harrison needs a big ball game tonight.
Absolutely. Alex Harrison needs to be big on the defensive side for Brattleboro. Called his name a lot early in the season. Seems like not as much lately, but he needs to step up and make some key plays on this defense. You're going to hear a lot from Tyler McKinney, I believe, and Connor Heiner's in the ball game as well again tonight.
Heiner playing defensive right end. For the Red Hawks, it's Andrew Bortnick, the quarterback. They're in a Hartford set with double wing and a single setback. Under center, Bortnick. Handed off to his fullback straight ahead for good yardage. Let's wait for the spot. We'll give him 4 and call it 2nd and 6. It's a long 6.
Richard Lowry.
The ball carrier was Lowry, number 44. He is a captain. Richard Lowry III, listed as 5'11", 175 pounds. Number 7, Bortnick is the quarterback, same formation. Motion left to right. And the ball goes up the middle, same play, and this time nothing doing. And look who it is. It is Heiner from his right defensive end position. How did he get over to that play?
Number 44, Richard
Con Heiner and everybody up front read it very well for Brattleboro. Good push. Right up the gut. Essentially the same play for CVU. Lowry, the fullback, out of the backfield and stuck up.
3rd down and 5.
3rd down for the Red Hawks. Motion right to left, and it's handed off up the middle again. And in on the play, the initial hit right there came from Harrison. He had help. A lot of help from Ty Granum, number 75. And it's 4th down at the 50-yard line. 4th down and a short 4 for the Red Hawks. And I think they're leaving their offense in the ball game, RC.
Brattleboro able to establish a good push up front. Granum and Vargas. It is going for it on 4th down.
It is Bortnick. They'll run toss left to the motion man, trying to turn the corner. Here's the key play. They will not get it. King came up and delivered a blow.
Alex Harrison ran it down from the backside from his linebacker position as well.
Brad Reynolds carried the ball, and excellent pursuit right there by Harrison. And a ringing tackle. What do you think about the strategy from the 50-yard line? First possession, 4th and 4.
4th and 4. I think it's a little too early. You're only down 7-0. Brattleboro's got the momentum. If you don't get it, it's momentum back to Brattleboro.
Brattleboro needs 51 yards now to put another score on. Tony will step back into the gun. Wide slot left, wide out right. Motion right to left from the slot. Fake, give off to Jakite. He's got a nice hole. Grabbed and tackled nicely, however, preventing a long gain. Jakite inside the CVU 45-yard line.
Number 25.
Matt Gaborio again. He's one of the smaller kids on the field, but he's not afraid to take a look. He came on a side block and he got his clock clean, but he'd opened up another hole for Jakite.
Pickup of 7, 2nd and 3. King is pinned into the right sideline. And motion left to right. Tony under center, gives to Ravenna. Ravenna grabbed from behind, struggles forward for perhaps a yard, perhaps a yard and a half. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Let's give him 2 on that officially.
Number 24,
Important to get Ravenna some carries, get him involved.
3rd down play here. Colonels lead 7-0. First quarter with 2:50 left, and who took the timeout?
3rd down and 1, timeout.
Champlain Valley took the timeout. 3rd and 1.
So each team is taking a timeout right now, Ryan.
Let's hear from the 2015 Marble Valley League Boys Cross Country Champions.
The Colonels lead the ball game. First quarter, 2 minutes, 50 seconds left.
To the girls cross country team.
A timeout.
Don't want to speak too early, Bill, but so far for Brattleboro, we've seen offense and we've seen defense. Fly into the football, Alex Harrison running down from the backside. Good push up front on the defensive line from Granum and Vargas. And offensively, we've been able to mix with a little throw, 3 out of 4 for Tony Martinez. And Jakite and Ravenna each have carries, along with Martinez involved on the rushing side for a 3-yard touchdown.
and Heiner from his right end position running across the ball and making a tackle in the middle of the field, behind the line of scrimmage.
Talked to Connor Heiner before the game. I asked him how he's feeling. He said he's good enough.
What else would he say?
Coach, you like that answer.
3rd down and 1 for the Colonels.
3rd down
at
and
the
1.
43-yard line of the Red Hawks. Tony under center. Gaborio across the formation. Jakite, left tackle slant. He's on a sprint to the end zone. He's at the 20, down to the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in for a touchdown. Check Jakite. A touchdown for Brattleboro with 2:40 left. And it is 13-0. The Colonels wiped out the right side of the CVU defensive line.
58 yards for Jakite. We've talked about big plays all year for Jakite in this Brattleboro offense. Again, you see it here. Left side this time. Matt Gaborio again helping out on that left side, created a nice hole.
King is on for the extra point. Snaps a little high, but the hold is good, and the kick is high, and it is good. Colonels are up 14-0 here in the first quarter.
Your Brattleboro, you can really make a statement right here if you can force Champlain Valley to punt the football again.
Deep again for CVU is Tanner Smith, number 21 near side, and Nate Shanks, number 15 on the far side. Ball's in the middle of the field, and the kick will come to Shanks, number 15. He'll take it at the 20 to the 25. Stops and gets stacked up. Stacked up and dropped after a very short gain. The Colonels are sky high. Sky high, and that was Jack Gagnon, number 23, with the initial hit.
We talked about it before. Key for Brattleboro to get off to a hot start.
Kickoff return.
Hasn't been their forte lately, and it's cost them. They play from behind. You have to battle back. 14-0 to start this game. Big.
If you're CVU, you have to stay with your game plan, RC, I think, at this point. And they go into the wishbone formation on 1st down. And it'll be the power play off right tackle, but not much doing. Colonels snuff that out. You have 2 backs, the fullback and the near side halfback, leading the play, so you have plenty of ammunition, but still they only picked up 2. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32.
Seeing a lot of action with the fullback, Lowry in the backfield for Champlain Valley. Heard much from the captain tailback, Jeremy Fuller, the senior.
CVU determined to bang that ball at Brattleboro. So far, nothing doing, and the Colonels confused. They've just taken a second timeout.
Second timeout.
Here in the first half. Well, what are you saying here to the Colonels? Did you see what happened? Do we have too few people on the field?
That's the second time they've been flustered and people not in the right position. We haven't seen that a lot from Brattleboro. They usually know exactly where they're supposed to be going and have it figured out. But it's the second time tonight, and that's why they've taken their second time out here in the first quarter with 2:09 left.
CVU back out on the field. Luke Croxton's had a word with his ball club. And CVU out of the huddle on 2nd and 8 from the 32-yard line. That's the CVU 32. 14-0 Colonels. 2:09 remaining. First quarter. Back to the wishbone. Bortnick dropped the football. It's on the ground. It's picked up quickly by one of his backs. And CVU recovers, but the loss will put the ball back at the 30, make it the 29-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 11.
We talked about last week, Bill, at Mount Anthony. It was a whole defensive scheme, different defensive scheme for Brattleboro in the second half. When they were able to put pressure on the quarterback, they were able to make plays. So far tonight, they've been able to get pressure up front with good push up front from Vargas and Granum.
Motion left to right. They want to throw. Bortnick fires down the right sideline, and it's incomplete over everybody. And McKinney was well positioned on that ball.
For number 89, Sam Michael.
So it'll be 4th down and 11. I'm assuming they're going to punt the football.
No offensive rhythm for Champlain Valley. Brattleboro's been able to disrupt any sort of that. We said good pressure up front, and they're able to get some pressure from linebacker positions, and Harrison and McKinney that time was step for step. Something we didn't see from people in the defensive secondary last week for Brattleboro in the first half at Mount Anthony. Jack
Duggan for CVU back at the 15-yard line to punt the football. King is in single safety at the 36 of Brattleboro. Snap is high, corralled, and the kick may have been blocked. It's very short, bounces near the 50. It's going to roll out of bounds just beyond the Brattleboro 40-yard line. And I'm wondering if one of the Colonels got a hand on that.
That was Connor Heiner that came with the pressure. He would nearly block that football. He might have got a piece of it.
It came out wobbly,
deflected,
which suggests
I believe, yes,
that he hit it.
Go, Connor!
So Brattleboro 2 for 2 on its drives, albeit the first one aided by a roughing the kicker when Tony Martinez was clearly run over, warranting the penalty. Tony will step under center. They'll go from the eye, short wing right, King wide right, wide side. Motion, left to right, it's McKinney, number 7. He ends up in the slot, and they're going to run Jakite wide right. Jakite's run down from behind by Nick Fecto, who's emerging as a pretty good defensive lineman. He's a big kid.
Big kid. Ran Jakite down from the backside. You don't see that a lot. Jakite, it's the same toss sweep to the right side.
Jakite was doing what he should do and trying to follow those blockers.
4, second down and 6.
He did pick up a short 4. Football is at the 46. Tony will step back in the gun. Motion from the slot right. Twin setbacks now, and it's handed off. It's Gaborio. He's out to the 50 and into the Red Hawk territory at the 48.
It's a counter play for Gaborio to the right side, and he was able to cut it back off his guard, his hip.
Number 89.
3rd and 2 for the Colonels. They've run it well, including a 43-yard touchdown run by Jakite. They lead the game 14-0. This should be the last play of the first quarter. Tony's going to back out. They're not going to run the play, and the first quarter is going to come to a close. So we're at the end of one here at Andy Natowich Field. The Colonels lead 14-0. This is Colonel Football on 96.7 TSA FM.
Back in Brattleboro, where Colonels lead 14-0, start of the second quarter.
From the 48-yard line of CVU, motion out of the slot, right to left. Offset backs, and Tony rolls right, wants to take it himself. Very close, and I do believe he fell forward for enough for the first down. He was hit at the stake, spun back toward the middle of the field, was dragged down, but picked up the first down.
Picked up the first down, and they had good pressure up front, almost had a hand on Tony Martinez right away. Corey Cleach was able to recover and made a nice block and spurred Martinez for the pickup.
1st and 10 for the Colonels at the Red Hawk 47-yard line. Slot left wide side. Colonels are offset to the right. Fake to Jakite. Tony wants to throw. Into the sideline. Fires. Has a man. Looks like Perkins at about the 32. And a penalty flag at the 30-yard line behind the play.
Pass complete to
that usually means some kind of foul play in the secondary, a hold or a push. Is it offensive or defensive? It's holding against the Red Hawks. Colonels will refuse the penalty and take the first down. First play, second quarter, Brattleboro leading 14-0 over CVU.
That's another slant to the sideline for Perkins. They've ran that play 3 times. They've gained 10, they've gained 10, and they've gained 13 that time.
All into the short side of the field.
First down and
Trips
10
left again.
From the 33.
Gaborio, Perkins, and Ravenna steps out in it. Tony from the gun has Jakite to his right. Wants to throw. Steps, throws over the middle, and it's picked off. The Red Hawks have picked it off. Martinez intercepted, and the return will bring it out to the 30-yard line. So, good fortune strikes for CVU. They deny the Colonels here, with the Colonels leading 14-0. And if you're CVU, you really needed that.
You took the words out of my mouth, Bill. You needed to make a play. Somewhere, somehow, it didn't matter. Doesn't matter if it comes on offense or defense. You need to make a play to get your team back in it and give yourself some bit of life. And that interception could have done it.
Number 7, Andrew Bortnick out with the wishbone formation. They'll run the counter play back to the left side. Good running room right here for number 29. That is Braven Bowes with the pickup. And it's a good one. We'll wait for the spot. It's going to be 2nd and 1. That's the first time they've run that counter play.
Tackle number 23, Jack Gagnon.
And that can slow down the aggressiveness of the Colonel defense. Same formation. And they'll run the power play over right tackle. Again, good room and free in the secondary. Down to the 35-30. Still on his feet, down the sideline, all the way to the 5 and in for a touchdown. Number 28, Brad Reynolds. Where did that come from?
Brattleboro looked like he had them stopped for a short gain. Stacked up, and Brattleboro had plenty of players with hands on the Red Hawk rusher. He squivered away and rushed down the sideline. Big gain, a big play answer.
61-yard run.
So the Red Hawks all of a sudden on the brink of death, really. On the brink of going down 21-0 here in the second quarter. It's now a 1-touchdown ball game, and the extra point kick is up, and it is good. Well, 10:27 left in the first half, and it's 14-7. We have, RC, a ball game. Here's the kickoff, and it's a line drive right down the middle of the field. Gaborio picks it up, and he's on a knee, and that'll kill the football. In high school football, if you go to a knee with the ball in your hand, you are down where your knee goes down, and that's what's happened. Colonels have it at their 12-yard line, 1st and 10. 10.5 minutes left.
Kickoff, 1st down and 10
in the first half. Colonels lead by 7. It was 14-0. And I didn't get the length of that run, a 60
yards.
60-yard run.
Big play for Chiquite, and they answer off the interception.
By Reynolds. Tony's under center, deep in their own end. Chiquite off tackle. Good trap block right there by Cleach. But just a couple of yards on the play. You could see Cleach, number 55, come out with the trap, and he got a good piece.
Yes, he did. Pulling guard. Cleach from his guard position. Trap block. And you're right, he got a good piece. But the linebacker came up and filled the void for Champlain Valley.
King wide right, I formation. Ravenna Chiquite, motion, left to right, Gaborio. Tony rolls right to throw. Fires into the right flat, has a man near the first down marker. It's King, and they're going to gang up on King, try to strip the football, but there's the whistle. Forward progress marked by the official on the far side appears to be enough for a first down. It is a first down. The Colonels, a fresh set of downs at the 23-yard line. So they've moved from the 12 to the 23 on what they hope will be a 78-yard,
first and 10.
make it 88-yard drive.
Taylor King got to some open space and just sat there.
Tony back in the gun, takes the snap, wants to throw out to the left, over the head of Gaborio. Gaborio was open, the ball sailed over his head, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Matt Gaborio, incomplete. 2nd
Brattleboro
down
showing
10.
they're not afraid to put the ball to the air. It's been a good mix so far. Pass and run.
Have we run the ball out of the gun yet, Ryan, that you can remember?
I don't believe so.
Tony's back under center, I formation. Short wing left. Motion left to right. It's McKinney. Toss right, Chiquite. Has some room, powering toward the stake. He's dropped shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short.
Off tackle to the right side.
Carry by number 25,
Jay.
Chiquite.
Trying to get to open space and get to the sideline. Away from these big guys up front.
Gain of 8.
14-7 ball game. Playoff football here in Brattleboro for the first time in recent memory. Winner of this ball game will play the winner of 1 and 8. That one being played at Rutland. Wide side is left, wing is left, I formation. Motion away this time And Chiquite will run in the vacated spot. He has the first down. Out to the 40-yard line. So they ran Gaborio away, cleared a space, and ran Chiquite into it.
Yeah, you're right. Gaborio was the only man out here to this near side, and that was Evan Perkins from his tight end position. Turned and made the block, and set free Chiquite.
1st and 10, Tony under center. Tony wants to throw, rolls right, wide side, has Perkins again, complete at the 49-yard line. Shy of the first down, but it'll be 2nd and short. Perkins having himself a ball game. I wonder if his dad's here to watch this ball game.
Jake Evans.
Wonder if he made it all the way down from Dummerston.
Been a successful play, Evan Perkins, each time he's been thrown to.
I know, you move.
4 catches.
I know. 2nd down, a long one. And the T formation for the Colonels. Ravenna gets the call, and he's hit at about the 49-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, not much more. It'll be 3rd. He picked up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1.
It's only the 3rd carry for Ravenna in the ball game.
McKinney comes into the ball game, probably with a play. Gaborio comes out. Gaborio 22, McKinney number 7.
Gain of 1.
14-7 Colonels. 7:10 left. Colonels have picked up a lot of 3rd and shorts in this ball game. They need another one right here. They're in the eye. Wing left, wide side left. Motion, McKinney to the short side. Chiquite with the call. Powers and picks up the first down to the Red Hawk 49. Red Hawks are playing a little bit better defense right now, but still haven't been able to stop the Colonels from picking up first downs.
Yeah, you're right. They've set up Brattleboro in some 3rd down situations and had some chances to make a couple plays. Chiquite, a nice job lowering his shoulder that time. Only needed about 2, and he was able to pick it up.
Colonels moving methodically. They started at their 12. They're at the Red Hawk 49. 1st and 10. Slot left. Spread formation. Chiquite on the draw, and that one was not smooth. Just back to the line of scrimmage.
You're right, Bill.
Something went wrong there.
You saw it just like I did. Martinez, I don't know if he didn't want to give it to Chiquite, or the handoff was not smooth and gave plenty of time for the Champlain Valley defenders to close in.
A lot of things can happen there. He might have mishandled the snap. He's trying to get a hold of the ball.
2nd down and 10.
Maybe he turned to hand it off, and his ball carrier wasn't exactly where he expected him to be. A lot of variables in a football play. Toss left Chiquite on 2nd and 10. Chiquite slides into a hole, picks up the first down, cuts back. Now he's stacked up, but he's near the 30-yard line. First down, Colonels. No flags on the play.
Decide it's a sweep left. And Chiquite got to the edge and found some room, and he was able to make some defenders miss. Scampered for a first down.
Colonels have moved from their 12 with over 10 minutes left. They're 5:40 left right now. And they'll go trips left, short side, in the spread formation. Chiquite to the right of Tony. Ravenna across the formation with motion. Tony wants to run. This is a design play. Tony has the 25-yard line. Tackled at the 24. A good pickup, 2nd and 2.
Give this offensive line credit, especially this drive. They've been able to move the football. Nice job. Pulling guards is doing a nice job. Crack blocks. And that time for Martinez, a design play and a big, good gain.
Spotted at the 24. Call it 2nd and 3. Toss left Chiquite again. He runs into a couple of his own men. A flag is down. Chiquite is down for an apparent loss of a yard. And the Red Hawks really jammed that play up. They had several people penetrating at the line of scrimmage. Colonels had a pulling guard on the play. He got knocked, and so did Ravenna trying to lead the play. And the penalty is on. Come on, my friend. Here he comes. What's the call? Holding Brattleboro. Offset? Wait a minute.
2 holds?
Holding both ways?
I think so.
Whatever, it's third down. I don't know what it was.
Third down and 6.
Third down for the Colonels, 3rd and 6. Wide side is right there, slotted wide that side. Redhawks in man-to-man defense on that far side. Tony wants to throw to the right. Fires long, has a man open, and it's incomplete. Deep, intended for King. King looked to be running a post, and Tony put that ball up in the air, well over his head and to the back shoulder, making King alter his route and just chase the ball down.
Yeah, it was a nice job by the defender in the secondary for the Redhawks. Was right there, step for step with King, and King really nowhere to go.
Tony Martinez was stellar last week, just excellent last week.
7, Bill, and they're going to go for it.
Against Mount Anthony. A little less so tonight. Tony under center. Fakes to Chiquite, rolls right, wants to throw, has time, puts it up in the air, and it's incomplete. Down about the 2-yard line, and the Redhawks have stalled the Colonels again. And that ball was interceptable.
Yeah, there was a lot of white jerseys down there near the end zone. They're doing a nice job in the secondary, step for step with these Colonel receivers. Really no place to put the football. Martinez just lofted it up, and it was batted down.
1st and 10 for CVU. They were down 14-0 and ran off a 60-yard touchdown play. And the ball is snapped and fumbled from center. Bortnick probably and did fall on it.
Recovered by the Redhawks.
He'll sprint right to the sideline to get a play from his coach. 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Bortnick's going to get a lot of running in if he has to keep running back and forth to the sideline for the play. I assume he's in pretty good shape at this time of the year.
I think so.
Again, the wishbone. Bortnick. They'll run the counter again. This time the Colonel's right there. Colonel snuffed it out and made the play. And it's Heiner in the middle of that play. It's Harrison in the middle of that play. And Granum.
Along with Emmanuel Vargas, but I believe it was Connor Heiner who made the initial contact, was in the backfield in a hurry. And really, Champlain Valley had nowhere to go.
2nd down and 12, the ball just outside the 25-yard line. That is the CVU 25. 3:15 left in the first quarter. Colonels lead by 7. Motion left to right. They're out of the bone. Straight back to throw. It's going to be a screen over the left side and lots of running room. There's the first down, 45-50, 45 and down to the 40-yard line and being knocked out of bounds inside the Brattleboro 40. The CVU Redhawks ran, executed, and there is a flag at the 34-yard line on the far side. That flag is near the point where the ball was caught and moved upfield. Usually that's an illegal block, but frankly there weren't very many Colonels to be blocked over there.
Yeah, you're right. A very effective screen.
Let's see what the officials are going to call.
It's a hold. Champlain Valley had all their big men over there ready to block. Brattleboro didn't see it coming, cleared them out to this left side, this right side, and this ball was thrown back to the left side, and Champlain Valley had plenty of room to move. Should be another killer penalty.
Flag is at the 34-yard line. They're going to pick up the flag and call off the penalty. So the referee waves his flag, which is symbolic of the fact that they've talked it over and decided there was no penalty on the play. So the play will stand, and the Redhawks in business with 2:56 left in the first half. If they can continue this drive, they can tie the ball game before halftime. We have a football game here.
1st down and 10 Redhawks from the Colonel 42.
Redhawks will go back to the bone.
They're still talking, these officials.
Get out of the way. Let them play. It's the referee. He's talking to Harrison.
And now explaining to Coach Pacheco still again.
It's a first down at the 42-yard line of Brattleboro. Wishbone formation. Bortnick, the quarterback, drew the Colonels offside. He varied the count, and they're going to pick up 5 yards.
One thing Brattleboro
Penalty against the Colonels offside.
hasn't done a lot of this year.
Penalty.
Been very good on the penalty
First
markers.
down and
This
5.
time it goes against them.
Out of the huddle, they'll change the formation. Single setback, slot left, slot right motion. Ball goes to the single setback for close to the first down. It's Richard Lowry with the carry, and it is a first down. Boy, how a game can change. The Colonels flying high at 14-0 and driving. An interception. CVU comes back and scores. And now they're in business here with enough time left in the first half.
Talked about it, Billy. One play, give them life.
They'll run the power play over right tackle, and Perkins from the backside is going to drag down the ball carrier. That is number 28, Brad Reynolds. A loss of 3. It's 2nd and 13 for the Redhawks.
Reynolds, who scored the touchdown for the Redhawks, was stuck up. Evan Perkins, nice job from holding his ground from his defensive end spot. It came right back to him, and he was able to make the play.
You wonder why they haven't come back to that play to the left side.
You're right.
That scored 60 yards out. They haven't come back to that play. Wide side is left. They're back in the bone. And they'll fake the counter, and they want to throw, and it's incomplete on the right sideline. Wide open, Richard Lowry, and the ball just caught his fingertips. Not a good throw.
Not a good throw.
Had it been, Lowry might have taken off.
Effective play call, you're right. You had open spaces. Lowry's been the man on the ground and the go-to guy for on the ground. That time the intended receiver. The ball was overthrown.
Clock stops on the incomplete pass. 1:56 left. First half.
Bortnick
Big play for the Redhawks.
Not been very efficient with the arm.
He'll go back to the double slot motion again, wide side, give it to the motion man, trying to turn left. Wanted to throw, but he's grabbed and tackled and dropped for a big loss on the left side. Perkins is over there. Gagnon is over there. Heiner is over there.
Set up to be a flea flicker. The man was ready to throw the football, but Brattleboro didn't give him a shot. Good pressure from the Colonel defense. Harrison, Perkins, all in on it.
They were running toss left from to the motion man, and then expected him to throw a right-hander running to his left.
Off the back foot.
Redhawks will stay in the bone on 4th and 20. And Bortnick is hit in the backfield, scrambles out, fires, has a man near the first down. They do have the first down. They have the first down, and they're near the 10.
There's a flag down.
Flag at the 36-yard line.
That's complete.
We'll wait to see what that is.
First down, Redhawks.
For the Colonels, horror of horrors without the penalty. Illegal receiver downfield for CVU.
Here, Brattleboro, though, you had the play knocked dead in the backfield. Another missed tackle. And gave Champlain Valley an extra chance, but this time the flag hurts
against the
Redhawks again.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Remains 4th down.
Ineligible. That, if you're a coach, you're saying that can't happen.
Spot the football at the 45-yard line. CVU needs the 20. So it is 4th down and 25 from the Brattleboro 45-yard line for CVU.
24.
1 minute left in a 14-7 ball game. Here's the play. Bortnick wants to throw. Left side has a man wide open, and he dropped the ball at the 25-yard line. And I don't know, had he caught that ball, could anybody tackle him in time to prevent the first down? There was nobody over there.
Just like the play to the near side here before, if the ball was caught, they had open spaces. Secondary, I'm not sure what's going on. Miscommunications for Brattleboro on this series. The ball was thrown to the hands of the receiver, and the ball was dropped.
58 seconds left in the first half. The Colonels have the football. Will they sit on it? They've used 2 timeouts. Or will they try to get something? Tony's under center, I formation, wide side is left. They're wing that way. They give it to Chiquite. He wants left tackle, slides outside, gets to the 49 where he's dropped. A pickup of 4.
Carry by number 25, Sheck Chiquite.
Clock is running. The Colonels are in no hurry.
50, Keenan Kinsey.
They're huddling. Out they come. The clock is moving.
Gain of 4. Second down and 6.
Tony under center. Tosses left, short side. Good blocking this time. Chiquite to the sideline. Steps out about shy of the first down.
Carry by number 25.
It'll be third down and 2.
Number 50.
Colonels had plenty of ammunition out in front of that play.
Colton Ravenna from his fullback position. Coach Pacheco talked about it in the pregame. Goes unnoticed from his fullback position, but he is a good one, and he's a very good blocker.
I'll tell you, I've noticed him.
Chiquite,
We've noticed him.
We have. Chiquite, along with this offensive line, wouldn't be able to do what he does without Ravenna and the guys up front.
Third down, a couple of yards. Taylor King is out wide right. Gaborio, motion to slot right. Chiquite, short side, has the first down. Question is time, 18 seconds.
Flag down.
The flag is back at the 40-yard line.
Carry by number 25, Sheck Chiquite.
It's holding against Brattleboro, the preliminary call.
44,
so
Richard
bring back
Lowry.
that first down, apparent first down run to the 30-yard line. It's holding against Brattleboro.
Penalty against the Colonels for holding.
Sometimes there's an illegal reason why you pick up such great yardage, too. I guess that was one of those times. The clock is running now. Tony's looking to see if Coach Pacheco wants to run another play. And it looks like the answer is no. Colonels are content to let the ball rest on the 50-yard line as the time expires and the first half comes to a close. Brattleboro is ready. They're moving right to left. They'll have the scoreboard in their face, which is where you want it, in the fourth quarter. The kick is short, it will bounce, and it will come to Shanks. Shanks moves laterally across the field, and he's going to lose yardage. Nothing to gain by running sideline to sideline, and that was proven on that play. Brattleboro with nice coverage again. They've covered the kicks very well tonight. Football will be spotted at the, set that thing down, 27-yard line. First and 10 for the Red Hawks. Quarterback for the Red Hawks is number 7, Andrew Bortnick, B-O-R-T-N-I-C-K, Bortnick, and he'll operate from the wishbone formation. Tight end to the left. They'll run the power play left, and jamming that thing up and making a spectacular play is Heiner. Heiner took on 2 blockers, beat them, and got the ball carrier all in the same play.
Connor Heiner shedded 2 blockers and disrupted that play from the beginning in the backfield in a hurry. Heiner was able to drop him for a big loss.
Kid isn't even healthy, and what a play.
He's made some big impact plays for this Brattleboro defense last week and tonight.
Beat and used up 2 blockers and made the tackle. 2nd and 15. They'll run the counter play back to the left side, and nearly with the tackle, but no tackle. There's the first down, running down the sideline to 40-yard line, but they're going to say that he ran out of bounds all the way back at the 46. So that takes 15 yards off the carry as the ball carrier stepped out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It is still a first down, and the ball carrier that time was the right halfback,
Jordan Bowes.
Gain of 24.
Braven Bowes, B-R-A-V-E-N, Braven.
And another missed tackle in the backfield for Brattleboro.
That would have been a big loss. Power play off right tackle, big hole into the secondary, finally dragged down. Nice tackle there by McKinney in the secondary, but a big hunk. And the ball at the 36-yard line of Brattleboro.
28, Brad Reynolds tackled.
Boy, the Red Hawks have found something at halftime, RC.
Right up the gut, this Brattleboro defense. That time it's Reynolds who made the big play earlier in the ball game.
Gain of 18, 1st and 10.
Ball's right in the center of the field on first down. It's the counter play again. Big hole again. First down again. Down to the 20, 15-yard line. It is number 29. Again, that's Braven Bowes. We didn't see much of him in the first half. We're getting a dose right now.
And they're sending some
Carry by 29, Braven Bowes.
pulling guards. A lot of movement on the line for
penalty flag.
Champlain Valley. There is a flag down.
Dylan Bailey has checked into the ball game for Heiner, who comes out. Heiner is braced and heavily taped on that left knee. The penalty is against the Red Hawks. And it'll move the ball back to the 29-yard line.
Penalty against the Red Hawks for holding.
It'll still be second down and short, though, I do believe.
Penalties have hurt CVU tonight big time.
It's first down. First down and 3. First down and 3, they say. It's the fullback ride and not much there. Stacked up, number 44, Richard Lowry, by the Colonel Interior defensive line. No gain on the play. It'll be second and 3.
Manuel Vargas from his defensive tackle position was able
no gain
to make the initial contact and wrap him up for no gain. Again, right up the gut at the heart of this Colonel defense, forcing them to make a play.
Back to the bone for the Red Hawks. They'll ride the fullback and run the option. The quarterback, Bortnick, will keep it himself. He has a first down inside the 25. It's at the 23-yard line. First and 10 for the Red Hawks. 14-7 our score. Brattleboro leading with 10:01 left in the third quarter.
Gain of 3.
Colonel's at one time with a 14-0 lead. Wide side is right, wide out right. And it looks like a counter play, but that was a mix-up. Something went wrong right there. And Bortnick waited and waited, finally gave up the football, and it's going to be a loss of yardage. A loss of 3, second and 13.
Yeah, not the play.
What were they trying to do there?
Not the play I don't think they drew up. There was a lot of confusion. The ball was handed off late, and it gave plenty of time for Brattleboro to swoop in and make a tackle.
Loss of 3.
It was almost as if one of the Colonel defensive linemen could have taken the handoff.
Yeah.
They'll open up the formation and motion left to right across it. They'll run toss right. It's going to be the fullback trying to turn upfield. Can't get up there. Nice shoe top tackle by Gaborio. The ball carrier, number 44, Richard Lowry. And Lowry just got back to the line of scrimmage. There is a penalty flag at the 25-yard line. They're talking to the Colonels. It is holding against CVU. Let's see if the Colonels take the penalty or the down. It'll be 3rd and 13 or second and more than that. The Colonels will take the penalty. We'll wait for the spot. It's at the 36-yard line. It'll be second down over. 2nd and 21 for the Red Hawks.
Another penalty for these Red Hawks has just been killer for them tonight. Set them back.
Wide side is left. Bortnick will motion that way. They'll run the ride with the fullback. Big hole down to the 25, inside the 25, back near the original line of scrimmage.
Off the guard for the fullback, Lowry. Brattleboro seemed like they were in the right spot, had some guys around the football, but unable to bring him to his feet.
It's going to be 3rd down and 11. The Red Hawks in 4-down territory. They've already gambled near midfield. That one backfired and allowed the Colonels partially to score their second touchdown. And it's the option this time. There's the pitch, and the Colonels right on it. A loss of a yard on the far sideline into the short side. First time they've pitched the ball on the option. And Harrison comes out of the middle of that. McKinney comes out of it as well.
Evan Perkins was the man from his defensive end spot that was able to get some pressure on the quarterback and made him give it up. And Brattleboro's defense did a nice job on the other side to maintain and make the tackle.
4th and 11 from the 24 of Brattleboro. And Bortnick wants to throw. Fires long, and it's incomplete down near the 2-yard line. Whoever the receiver was right there, the ball was overthrown, and the Colonels will take over on downs. So a big stop for the Brattleboro Colonel defense, aided by a penalty. But there are 7 minutes, 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Brattleboro leading 14-7.
Big stop, like you said, Bill, for the Brattleboro Colonels. Able to get a little bit of momentum back, get the football back. See if you can add to this lead.
In a ball game like this, I've always been a believer, and I've always said whoever gets that first score will have a tremendous psychological advantage here. Tony gives it off to Shek Chiquite. He powers out to the 28-yard line. He's hit. That was a good tackle, a hard tackle, and Shek felt that
number
one.
25, Shek Chiquite, tackled. Number 21.
We're going to give him 4. It's a short 4, 2nd and 6. Wide side right. King is out there.
Gain, 2nd and 6.
Gaborio is wing left. I formation. Martinez under center. Fake to Chiquite. Tony wants to throw. Fires, has a man open. It's caught by Gaborio for a first down. And a pretty good defensive play right there by Richard Lowry. He closed quickly. Not quickly enough. It was a nice route by Gaborio. First down, Colonel.
Clean route from Gaborio, and Martinez got it to him when he needed the football. The defender was half a second late, but he's able to make a clean tackle, but not before first down for Gaborio.
Spotted at the 39-yard line. Again, the I formation. Same formation as the previous play. Motion this time. Gaborio left to right. Chiquite short side. He's hemmed in. Going nowhere. May have lost a yard. I think the Red Hawks are doing a better job here defensively.
Yeah, they're getting to Chiquite earlier, and when they get to him, they're not letting him get away. They're able to make tackles so far in this third quarter.
Chiquite had 112 yards unofficially in the first half.
No gain, 2nd down and 10.
He did get back to the line of scrimmage. It's become tense here. There's a pall over the crowd here. And the import of this ball game is not lost to anyone. Offset formation, double fakes. Tony rolls right. Under pressure, lets it go, and it's picked off. Picked off at the 47-yard line of CVU, and the Red Hawks are back in business. Tony Martinez picked off for the second time tonight.
Intercepted by number 6.
And most of Tony's throws tonight have had a lot of air under them.
A lot of air under them, and thrown to a lot of
from their own 48.
Vicinity of Red Hawk defenders. They're doing a nice job in the secondary, maintaining with these Brattleboro receivers. Martinez looked to have time to throw. Just kind of lofted it up and intercepted.
There was late pressure there. Nice defensive play. So the Red Hawks have it, 1st and 10. They'll fake the counter play and fire into the flat, and the ball is caught at the Brattleboro 46-yard line. A pickup of 6.
Number 44, Richard Lowry.
2nd down as the Red Hawks move into Colonel territory.
It's to Lowry again, and looked like in the flats.
He's been open 3 times tonight.
And he was open. The ball was almost overthrown again from Bortnick.
2nd down and 4.
Tipped it to himself and was able to come down with it. Nice catch.
That's been a good play all night. Not a productive play, but a good play. They'll get out of the bone here in motion. Left to right, and they'll give it to the fullback. First down. Still on his feet inside the 40. Still on his feet inside the 35 to the 34-yard line is Richard Lowry. He's become more and more effective as the game's gone on.
Lowry right up the gut. Brattleboro's there. Good initial contact, but again, not able to get the big fullback to the ground, and he's able to push to move the chains.
We approach the 5-minute mark. Third quarter. Fresh set it down. Again, the double slot and the single setback. Motion right to left. Hand off to the fullback again. Colonels are there this time. several Colonels at the point of impact. And getting off the bottom of that pile.
Carried by number 44, Richard Lowry.
Is that big 74?
Vargas.
Emmanuel Vargas. He beat his man and got to the bottom of it. He'll come out of the ball game now after making that nice play.
Gain of 1.
Replaced by Nimchek. Number 50. 4:19 left. Back to the bone. Double splits. Counter play. Left tackle. Short gain. To the 30 and make it the 31. It's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Carried by number 29.
Again, up the middle for the CVU Red Hawk offense. Forcing the guys up front for Brattleboro to step up and make a play.
Grantham was there. The Colonels have not tackled as sharply tonight as we've seen them in some other ball games. They've had opportunities to knock people down and have not done it. Offset, a unbalanced line to the right. They run right, and running the play down from the backside is Heiner. The Redhawks came out in an unbalanced line to the short side right, ran that way, and Heiner, unblocked from the far side, shifted down, chased it down, and made the tackle. It's 4th and 6.
Heiner again, good pressure. He's been one that's been able to make tackles tonight again for Brattleboro. Chased it down like Bill said and made a clean tackle for the stop.
3 minutes left, 3rd quarter. Wishbone, double wideouts. Wide side left. And Bordick wants to throw. Short side, now pulls it down, grabbed from behind by Perkins. The ball came loose, the Colonels have picked it up. The Colonels picked up the fumbled ball, and they have it 1st down. Let me see, is it Harrison who picked up that football?
It was Macaborio.
It's Gaborio, number 22. I was looking at the 2. It was not 52, Harrison, but 22, and the Colonels have turned them over. 1st and 10 for Brattleboro at the 31-yard line of Brattleboro. 2:50 left, 3rd quarter, a tight 14-7 ball game.
Big stop. Macaborio's had a heck of a night on the defensive side for Brattleboro. Been around the football all night, makes another play, recovers the fumble here for Brattleboro.
Colonels back to the tee. Tony under center. Tony running the option, kicks it out to Gaborio. He turns upfield and knifes his way across the 35 to the 36. Looked like he wasn't going to get much on that play, but he picked up 5.
Carried by number 22, Matt Gaborio. Tackle number 23,
not afraid to take hits. Small guy, like we said before, and he lowered his shoulder that time.
2nd and 5.
I formation on 2nd and 5. Toss left, Chiquite. Picks up Ravenna, nice block, slides off it, gets to the 40. Now the official's going to back it up and put it at the 39-yard line.
Carried by number 25.
It will be
Chiquite.
3rd down and a short 3, a long 2 for the 1st down. Big play here in the 3rd quarter.
3rd and 2.
Lots of big plays in a tournament game like this.
Once again, Bill, we've seen Brattleboro faced with a 3rd down in short.
They'll go to the offset right now. Wing left, short side. Chiquite offset to the right, and there's a timeout called. Chad Pacheco wanted it, and the Colonels have taken their first timeout of the 2nd half. Redhawks have yet to use a timeout. 1 minute, 38 seconds remaining, 3rd quarter, in a 14-7 game.
938-3308. Winning 50-50 raffle ticket is 938.
Each team having a difficult time here in the 2nd half, taking control of this ball game. And whoever can do it first will have a decided edge. Either the Redhawks tying up this ball game or the Colonels distancing themselves by 2 touchdowns. We'll see.
Big play coming up.
Chad Pacheco having some final words with his team. They're huddled near the sideline, which is an interesting place to huddle. Now they'll go right from the huddle to the ball. Third down and a short 3. They'll go to the eye. Follow Ravenna. He'll usually take you to the hole, and Jaquite will follow unless Tony takes it. There is some room over the left side. Motion from McKinney in the ball game. It's Jaquite. The ball's lost. It's on the floor, and it's picked up by the Red Hawks.
Fumble.
The Colonels lost it in the
Recovered by the Red
exchange.
Hawks.
Tony reached out, tried to hand it to Jaquite. Ball ended up on Jaquite's hip, where he could not grab it. Came loose, and the Red Hawks have recovered. 1st and 10, CVU at the Brattleboro 37.
So as CVU coughs it up, Brattleboro returns the favor, and CVU's set in business here. Both teams, second turnover in the second half for the Colonels after a fumble from the Red Hawks.
Red Hawks have had the field position in this half. They've yet to take advantage of it. And they'll give it to the second man through. Big hole into the secondary, and knocked down near the 20-yard line is number 29, Braven Bowes. He has emerged here as a force in the second half after doing nothing in the first half.
Good initial pressure again from Brattleboro. They had people with hands on Bowes, let him get away, and he scampered. Once he got into open space, he showed his speed.
He does have some quickness, doesn't he?
First down
Absolutely.
and 10.
First down for the Red Hawks as they threaten to tie the score. It'll be the power play left tackle. Bowes with the call, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and dropped.
That's Connor Heiner
You're kidding.
from the backside.
Is it?
Chased him down. Seen it all night long.
Braven Bowes, tackle number 53, Connor Heiner.
I was just joking.
Yeah.
You lost my sense of humor right there. Merci.
Loss of 1.
Loss of 1 and second down and 11. The football resting on the 21-yard line. Bordnick, the quarterback, from the bone. And they'll run off tackle to the right. Is it Bowes again? Nothing doing. Everybody there for Brattleboro. Heiner, Harrison, Vargas off the bottom of the pile, and Jack Gagnon. That's enough to stop a
Carry by
play.
number 29, Braven
Pickup
Bowes,
of
and on
2.
the tackle number 52, Alex Harrison.
Ball is inside the 20. Third down and 9.
Ty Granum got to him first and was able to halt the attack and gave time for Colonel defenders to gang up.
That's the end of the quarter. It is still, as it was at halftime, 14-7, Brattleboro leading. We'll be back with the final quarter after this. This is 96.7 WTSA FM in Brattleboro.
Third down and 9 from the Colonel 20-yard line.
But here comes the play. Bortnick, the quarterback, has a single setback. And slots right and left, motion left to right. He wants to throw. Firing long, and it's incomplete. Nice coverage by Brattleboro's number 28, Taylor King.
Taylor King on play action from CVU and Bortnick.
Incomplete.
Nice
Fourth
job
down and
staying
9.
with his receiver. The ball was thrown to the back of the receiver, but King was there to make a play.
He was positioned beautifully on that play. Talk about a big play. Second play of the fourth quarter. Clock is killed. Just a few seconds gone. It's fourth down and 9 for the Red Hawks. Fake inside. They want to throw again. Bortnick fires, has a man, and it's a touchdown, CVU. A touchdown to the tight end. Big number 88.
Touchdown, Red Hawks.
And who is 88?
Sam Michael.
It's Sam Michael, number 89, with the touchdown. And this ball game has tightened up. There's 1 point separation here between these two ball clubs.
For Michael.
On to kick for the Red Hawks. Number 21, Tanner Smith can tie the game, and he missed it. He missed it short and wide right, and the Colonels maintain the lead at 14-13 in the first minute. Just 14 seconds gone in the fourth quarter. That 8-1 match, Rutland was ahead a bit ago, 33-0. But you can expect that in a ball game between the 8th and the first-ranked teams in the state. But this is 4 and 5. King picks it up, advances it out, across the 25. Let's see where they're going to spot him. They're going to spot him at the 29-yard line. So decent field position for the Colonels. 1st and 10. We're in the fourth quarter. Colonels lead by 1. At one point, they were 14-0 over CVU. And CVU came back and has scored 2 touchdowns, but missed the extra point on the second touchdown.
So Brattleboro faced with some adversity again. Momentum on the CVU side. Let's see if they have an answer. They were able to eat some clock up in that second quarter, pound the football down the field against this Red Hawk defense, but in the second half, CVU has found some answers for this Brattleboro offense.
There's a penalty on the play, and they're marching off yardage against the Colonels who will put the ball back to the 14-yard line. I did not see the signal.
Penalty against Brattleboro for a low block.
But it is 1st and 10 for the Colonels.
14.
I formation, slot right. Martinez under center. Toss right, Jaquite. And the Red Hawks are there with multiple tacklers. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Doing a better job holding their ground, Bill, and letting the play come to them. They're not getting over-exaggerated with Jaquite's cuts and holding the ground and able to make some tackles here in the second half.
Pickup of 3. Will we see more of Ravenna? They're following Jaquite like the Secret Service here.
Jaquite's done very little in the second half.
High formation again. Wing left. Jaquite left. Another couple of hard-earned yards. Out to the 20-yard line.
Tackle number
shy 50. Of the 20, about the 19. 3rd down and 5. Colonels need a first down to prevent the Red Hawks from getting that good field position again.
And we haven't seen the ball thrown in the air much in the second half, Bill, like we did in the first half from Martinez.
Colonels haven't had the ball much in this second half. They do have the lead, however, and the Colonels are confused again. They're going to have to take another timeout. Unofficially, the Colonels have burned 2
timeout
in the second half.
That's their second timeout.
That leaves them with 1. The Red Hawks have yet to take one.
3rd down and 5.
And if you don't pick up the first down, not only do you have to punt the football, but you give the Red Hawks the short field to work with. Here's a penalty flag. Somebody's offside. The linesman on the Colonel right side blew the whistle, threw the flag, and said somebody for the Red Hawks had lined up in the neutral zone. That may give the Colonels a first down, or if it doesn't, it's going to be very, very close.
If that's the case, Bill, another killer penalty for the CVU Red Hawks. It's been a dagger all night for them.
Boy, who lines up in the neutral zone in a situation like that?
Big.
Penalty against the Red Hawks.
You have to assume that he's well offside for an official to call that.
3rd and 1.
The Red Hawks are jamming the middle. Colonels like the quarterback keep on this play, and they're going to do it again. Tony wedges to his right and is tackled across the 25. It is a first down.
Number 5, Tony Martinez, carries for a Colonel first down.
It has to be getting to the point where everybody knows that, but no one has stopped it.
That's right.
And that's
Keep
the
going
key.
To it.
First down for the Colonels. So the march continues. The clock moves as we approach the 10-minute mark. Plenty of time left in the ball game. Tony under center. Colonel's trying to run off tackle with Jaquite. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, and multiple defenders there again. He's dropped. A loss of yardage.
Jaquite
back him up 1. Call it 2nd and 11.
Tried to get to the edge again. They've worked both sides, and these defensive ends have found themselves doing a nice job in the second half against the run from Brattleboro. Able to hold the ground and make a clean tackle again on Jaquite.
Perkins comes wide right. Perkins was a big target early in this ball game, and we've not seen him since. Tony's in the gun with Chiquite to his right. Motion left to right, wide side. They give it to the motion man. This looks like Gaborio trying to skirt the end. Nothing doing again. Perhaps back to the original line of scrimmage. And that's all.
Carry by number 22.
Loss of maybe half a yard.
Tackle number 20,
still 3rd and 11.
Mason Cone.
If you're the Red Hawks, this is right where you want the Colonels, deep in their own end.
No gain,
having to
3rd down and 11.
Wide side to the left. Tony will have to roll left if he rolls to use that wide side. They're slotted that way. Chiquite offset to the right of Tony in the gun. Tony wants to throw. He's flushed. Rolls right. Fires on the run. Intercepted! Intercepted by the Red Hawks at the 35. They're on the gallop. Down to the 15, turning the corner and running all the way in is number 20, Mason Cone. The 3rd interception of the ball game. There are no flags on the play, and the Red Hawks have taken a 19-14 lead. Undoubtedly, they'll go for 2 here.
Martinez under pressure, flush to the right side, threw off the back foot and into a lot of coverage again. 35-yard pick 6.
All right, they're going to go conservatively and try the extra point. If they make the extra point, they will be within 6, a touchdown. And now the Red Hawks have taken a timeout. They're first here in the second half. Now the Red Hawks will run for 2. Run or pass. They're in the bone, and it's the quarterback, Bortnick, coming to the left, flips the ball out, and it's caught. It is incomplete. A terrific hit. A terrific hit by Tyler McKinney. Jarred the ball loose and may have hurt the defender. An absolutely clean play in the end zone. Jarred the ball loose, but the low tackle has disabled the potential receiver. He's down in the end zone. Can't see the number yet. But the extra point, 2-point try fails. And the Colonels, with a touchdown, can take the lead. Here's the kickoff, and it comes to the Colonels. It looks like it is King. King with some room. Out to the 40, 45, and he's into CVU territory at the 46-yard line. That's why you don't kick it to Taylor King.
Taylor King made a couple guys miss, danced around, got it past midfield for Brattleboro. Just when they needed a big play, Spark turned the tides. King has set him up with good field position here with 8:16 left in the 4th.
Just what Brattleboro needed. Finally, they're on the short field here, courtesy of the fleet feet of Taylor King. Tony Martinez in the shotgun. Ball dead in the middle of the field. Chiquite to his left. Fake to Chiquite. Tony wanted to go, shakes a tackle, turns upfield, picks up a couple, and he's inside the 45. He's at the 45, a pickup of 1, 2nd and 9.
Carry by number 5, Tony Martinez.
Tony trying to play off Chiquite.
Jack Zahn.
Wherever Chiquite goes, he's drawing a convoy
Gain of 1,
of CVU players. I formation, wing left, wide out right, short side. Toss left, Chiquite. Behind Ravenna. Uses Ravenna. Near the first down. Stacked up, the ball may have come loose. The Red Hawks think they have it. And they do. The Red Hawks have recovered the fumble. A Chiquite fumble. After a pickup to within a yard of the first down. And CVU has the football. The Colonels will have to gut it out on defense again.
It's the 4th turnover in the half for Brattleboro. And another crucial one here with 7:33 in the game.
Red Hawks take
Brattleboro
over,
seemingly
10 from their own 37.
driving down against the Red Hawk defense. Would have been a first down, I think, from Chiquite, but he lost the football.
7.5 minutes left in the ball game. Back to the wishbone for the Red Hawks. And it's the power off tackle to the right. Nothing doing. The Colonels are there. And I think it's Vargas. It's not Vargas. It is 75, Granum with a tackle. Terrific tackled by Grantham on the play, a loss of 2. Boy, you don't get plays like that very often where a defensive lineman penetrates, makes a tackle 2 yards in the backfield. Single setback now, motion left to right. And the counter play coming back. The left football's loose. Who has it? The Colonels think they do, and they do. The Colonels have picked up the football, and it is Heiner. No, it isn't Heiner, it's Perkins. Perkins picked up the football. I thought Heiner had it, but Perkins picked up the football, the fumbled football, and the Colonels are back in business at the 39-yard line of CVU. 6 minutes, 51 seconds to go, 39 yards to go for Brattleboro to take the lead. Jakite will have to reestablish his confidence here. There have been times this season where he's had difficulty doing that after a fumble, but he has to do it here. I formation, wing left, short side, motion to the wide side right. Shek Jakite starts off left tackle, running tentatively. He's stacked up and may have lost a yard. CVU has taken over the line of scrimmage. The further this game has gone on, the more assertive the defensive line, particularly of CVU, has become.
Absolutely. They've done a nice job in this second half as the game's gone on. Good pressure from the defensive line, able to cause chaos in the backfield and stop Brattleboro behind the line of scrimmage again.
Ball at the 40, 6:15 left. Offset formation to the right. Ravenna and Jakite. Jakite gets the call. Left tackle, hit behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose another couple of yards. The Colonels have not found anything to take pressure off Shek Jakite here in the second half. He ran for 112 yards unofficially in the first half, but they're not able to find him any room here in the second.
Again, to the edge, left side, that time for Jakite, trying to find some open space. And these defensive ends been up to the task in the second half.
Tony under center on 3rd down and 14. Takes the snap, fakes to Shek, rolls right. Has time this time, fires on the run. Incomplete and a penalty flag. It's going to be interference, as Ravenna out of the backfield was covered from behind and hit from behind before the ball arrived. And number 21, Troy Wood of CVU, walked over to the official and gave him a piece of his mind, and the official threw the flag. And after this play has been assessed, they're going to tack 15 more on CVU for unsportsmanlike conduct. What a sad foul for CVU.
Wow, they've been hurt by penalties all night, and that's another crucial one.
There's the pass interference, and there's the unsportsmanlike after the play. Dead ball, so that will be 2 penalties.
It's on a 3rd and 13. Pass interference first, and then a crucial unsportsmanlike conduct. It's going to set up Brattleboro in business with 5:22 left in the 4th quarter.
Why does a young man think he can walk over to the official and say something so foolish?
Absurd.
That flag was thrown with some venom. He must have said something in very poor taste to deserve not only the flag, but the way in which it came out and was thrown.
You got to be able to maintain yourself throughout the game, but especially when you lead the ball game 19-14 with 5:22, a playoff game on the road.
Football is at the 20-yard line, so the Colonels pick up 19 on a play in which they threw an incompleted pass with an interference and a penalty. So the Colonels need 20 yards, plenty of time, 5:22 left. They'll come out in the I formation. Ravenna and Jakite, wing left, wide out right is King. Jakite to his right, angling for yardage, picks up 4. Gets to the 16. 4's enough if you have 3 of them. That's 12.
Good pickup on 1st down that time. Chiquite
Gain of
got some help
4,
from his offensive line.
second down and 6.
Just under 5 minutes left. Tony moves back into the gun. Repositions Ravenna. Has Chiquite behind him. Takes the snap. Tosses right to Chiquite. Squares his shoulders. Turns up. And has, I think, a first down. Yes, a first down inside the 10.
It's a toss right.
Carried by number
And
25,
Chiquite,
check Chiquite.
no room to the edge again. He cut it back up.
Number 42.
A nice block
Mike
from
Regan.
number 59 for Brattleboro. Eli Capel on the offensive line was able to spur Chiquite back.
Colonels are at the 8. They're down by 5. Martinez in the gun. Again, repositions Ravenna. Takes a step back and one to the left. Chiquite will the call. Right tackle. Inside the 5 to the 4 where he's stacked up.
And he took a shot.
The Colonels banging it away here. 4.5 minutes left. It is 19-14 CVU.
Gain of 4, second and
A
goal,
mistake-filled
24.
second half, particularly for the Colonels, and mental mistakes for CVU. Tony will step under center. They'll run the I formation. Again, watch Ravenna. Big natural hole over right guard. And that's where the Colonels are going. Chiquite cuts back, and he's not going to get in. We'll wait for the progress. Looked that time like he might have stayed with the blocking a little bit longer because there was a natural hole. But he didn't quite hit it. The ball's at the 3. Third down and goal from the 3, Brattleboro.
Gain of 1, 30.
Playoff football,
From the
3:33 left. The Colonels trail by 5.
We've seen Martinez in this situation before, Bill. It's been successful. Off his hip, Jordan, center's hip, Jordan right. We'll see what happens, 3rd and 3.
Single setback. Chiquite. Martinez will take it himself. Stop. Now cuts back inside. And he's short. He's short.
Carried by number 5, Tony
Both
Martinez.
officials raise the fist
down
which
and
says
goal
he's short
from the 1.
by less than a yard. It is 4th down, less than a yard. 2:54 remaining. 19-14. The Colonels down, and Brattleboro will take a timeout. How many timeouts do we have, Ryan?
That's it for
For
Brattleboro.
Brattleboro. That's right. I do believe you're right.
That's it.
They've used their 3rd and final timeout here. All right, the Colonels are done. The Red Hawks are ready. Heiner in the ball game at right guard. They're in the I formation. This is the power formation. Chiquite is the tailback. He gets the call to the right, and he's stacked up. He's stacked up. He's not going to get in. He is short, and the Red Hawks have held. Let's wait for the mark.
Number 25, check Chiquite.
A loss of a yard. The ball out at the 2, maybe the 1.5 yard line.
Red Hawks take over on
Now there's
downs.
2:41 left, and the
First and
Colonels
10
need
from their own 2.
to hem the Red Hawks in. A first down by the Red Hawks. Colonels with no timeouts, and you can say sayonara. They did as you said, Ryan. They went with Chiquite. And the Red Hawks stood tall and denied the Colonels. And the air has gone out of this place.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
All right, let's see if the Colonels can do something defensively. Bortnick, the quarterback, from the 1.5 yard line. And the Colonels are offside. Colonels just jumped offside and made
Penalty
contact.
marker on the
That'll be a
field.
5 yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 5. Moving out to the 6.5 yard line. That hurts.
That's a big penalty. Have him at the 1.5. You're able to get some pressure and maybe get a stop, get a safety, get the football back. Now you move him, give him free yardage and move him out a little further.
From
with-
the 7.
1st and 5. I think the chain gang is shorting. Take a look over there. Shorting the Red Hawks a little
They
bit.
are.
From the bone. It's off
The ball
tackle to
came
the left.
loose.
Is the football loose? No.
I think it went to the ground, Bill, but they were able to hop on it. Brattleboro thought so too.
Redhawks have the football. It's 2nd down and 6. They lost a yard.
29, Raven Bose.
Clock a factor. It is running at 2:17.
No
Loss
timeouts.
of 1.
Brattleboro
2nd down and 6.
burned a couple early in the second half. Confused on assignments.
It'll be about 2 minutes left in the ball game on the snap. And there's a whistle before the snap. They may have taken too much time.
Penalty flag.
It is dead ball foul, delay of game. So that'll put the 5 yards that they gained with the penalty back the other way. You know, that's a little bit of a problem. We've noticed at many of the northern schools, they have a play clock in the end zone.
Distance to the goal.
And we don't have one here.
Good point.
So there's nothing to look at. You have to guess how much time there is. We've seen kids in other schools do a great job of using that clock. 2nd down. They'll run the option to the right. The ball is loose, and it's picked up by the Redhawks. Very close to the goal line.
Covered by the Redhawks.
That was nearly a safety. Where's the football? It is a length of the football outside the end zone.
An option play call on 2nd down.
Loss of 1, 3rd down.
That
and
football
11.
is at the 1 yard line. It is 3rd down and 11. What are they running? Where's the ball? All right, there it is. They picked up maybe a yard. Just 1:11 left.
Carry by number 29.
Now here's another decision. If you're Brattleboro, do you set up a return or do you all out try to block this kick? Always a tough decision for a coach.
1 yard gain. 4th down.
Clock is running. They may take the penalty here, which will only be half the distance, which will be about a yard right here. They're going to run a play.
They're going to take a timeout.
Timeout Redhawks. 39 seconds left in the ball game.
Timeout Redhawks.
It's their second timeout. They have 1 remaining.
They came out in an offensive formation right there.
Yeah.
They must have been going to shift or something, yeah. Try to pull the Colonels offside.
That's right.
That would have been absolutely suicidal, do something like that.
Crazy.
Granted, we saw the Redhawks go for a 1st down in the first quarter on 4th and 4 from around the 50-yard line, and they didn't pick it up.
In an option play, Bill, on 2nd down on a pitch.
And the ball was not caught
Yeah.
and ended up on the half-yard line.
For me, that's far too risky where they're at in this game and how this game stands.
So let's see. King is back alone. The Redhawks are out in an offensive formation. They may be trying to draw the Colonels off. No, they're going to run a play. Bortnick running to his left, and he'll run out of the end zone and take the safety. It'll be 2 points for Brattleboro, but it will give the Redhawks enough room to free kick from the 20-yard line. A smart play. I once did that myself over at Mount Anthony,
19
where we were ahead. Similarly,
for the Colonels.
Those points don't hurt the Redhawks at all, and it'll give them the opportunity for a free kick. They can either kick it off with a tee or they can punt it, whichever they feel is to the best of their advantage. And that'll come from the 20-yard line.
Right.
So Brattleboro will get the ball back and maybe have time to run max 4 plays, maybe 3. The Colonels without a timeout. Now the Redhawks have taken a timeout. They're second, am I right, RC? In the second half, so they still have 1 left. But they're ahead, 19-16.
They just took another timeout? That would be their final timeout.
Okay. So
That's
both
the
teams
case.
out of timeouts. That's a great call by the Red Hawks staff. Those 2 points mean absolutely nothing. Bortnick ran around as long as he could and then sprinted out of the end zone to the rear. That's a safety. 2 points awarded for the safety.
And like you say, it takes the pressure off his kicker, gets it out to the 20-yard line.
Nobody around, no rush.
Nobody around, no rush.
You got a kickoff play. And the Colonels, I thought they were going to stack Gaborio and King so that King could get the football. The Colonel staff over there, they want King to have this football. King's at the 35-yard line. And who's to say, if it comes to King, that he can't take it back? They're going to kick it off, so they have the tee out there at the 20. And the Red Hawks will kick it away. Here comes the kick. It's a line drive kick. It hits somebody. It's picked up by Harrison. Harrison bullying his way inside the 35 to about the 33. They'll stop the clock with 26 seconds left. Colonels will have it, 1st and 10. They could tie the game with a field goal. That's the disadvantage of being ahead only by 3. And King, we've seen, can kick a field goal. He did it up at St. Johnsbury.
12-yard return.
A touchdown will win the game for Brattleboro, but there isn't much time. 26.3 seconds left. The Colonels have it.
Throw it to the sideline.
At the 34-yard line.
We'll get up and spike.
Tony's under center. Offset I formation. And a whistle. A whistle. The Red Hawks have taken a timeout. I thought they had one left.
Timeout.
Red Hawks took a timeout here. That has to be their last one.
That is.
Okay.
Well,
now, why has the clock lost 1.6 seconds? Why has the clock lost time when the ball was not snapped? Clock should start in that situation on the snap of the football with the whistle before the play and the Red Hawks taking a timeout. There still should be over 26 seconds left on that clock. They're trying to sort that out right now. Well, what do? Your quarterback's having a tough night, Ryan, but he's got to come up big here. You can't run the ball with that amount of time, with no timeouts. You have to put the ball up in the air. We've seen King make spectacular catches, but the ball's got to get near to him.
And you have some time, Bill. Perkins was the man early and often, 4 catches on a slant to the sideline.
The clock's been put at 25.9, which still isn't right.
They got it now.
It was over 26. Now it's 26.9. That's too much.
No, I believe that's what it was at.
Was it?
26.9. Yeah.
Okay, 26.9.
They got it right.
Down in 10.
All right, they're going to leave Tony under center here, where you'd expect him to be in the gun. He's rolling right, looks right, fires right, has a man. It's King. King trying to get out of bounds, and he did. He lost the football. He fumbled the ball, but it'll be Brattleboro ball where it went out of bounds. A clear catch. King started upfield and lost the ball at the 17-yard line. 18.9 left. Time for 2, maybe 3 plays. If you roll out like that, the play takes more time. It is 1st and 10. Ball's on the right hash. Colonels are slotted into the short side right. Tony rolls right, short side. Wanted to throw, couldn't, and he took off. He had tried to run, and he needs to spike the ball here. 10 seconds left. Can the Colonels get back? 7, 5, the snap, and he spiked the ball. We heard a whistle before the spike. Let's see if they did get set. 2.8 seconds left on the clock. Time for one more play. From the 17-yard line. He did spike the ball. That'll cost him a down, but downs aren't a factor here. 2.8 seconds left. The football.
And the field goal would tie the game. It's Taylor King.
2nd down and 13.
That's what they're going to try.
King's going to try a field goal from the 27. It'll be a 37-yard attempt. The snap is high, and the kick is blocked. It's blocked by the Red Hawks, and this ball game, barring penalties, and I see none, is over. The CVU Red Hawks have defeated the Brattleboro Colonels in this state playoff game. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We picked it up! We picked it up! Scored! We picked it up and scored. They were celebrating.
Wait a minute. Brattleboro is celebrating in the end zone.
Oh my goodness.
I have no idea, other than the kick was blocked, one of the Colonels picked it up, and everybody was milling around.
The play
And the
was not
Colonels
blown
have
dead, I
run the
don't believe.
ball into the end zone, and the Colonels think they've scored a touchdown. The officials, all of them, are
Stand
huddled at
in the end zone.
15-yard line, trying to sort this out.
Yes, Coach Pacheco's telling them as well. Stand in the end zone with the football.
The Colonels picked up the ball, apparently, and they think they've scored a touchdown.
They're gonna.
I don't think the...
Wow. This is like a.
They're talking to Coach Pacheco out at the 22-yard line. Now a number of Colonel players have joined their coach. Coach Jason Beavis is trying to calm the Colonels. Chad Pacheco's face says they're not going to give the Colonels a touchdown.
Are they going to replay the down?
What?
What?
A do-over?
They're going to replay the down.
They're calling an inadvertent whistle, perhaps?
Wow.
I've never seen
Can't happen in a playoff game.
Well, not can't, it is.
It is.
It's happening.
Unbelievable.
Let's see where they'll put the football. King is lining up for another field goal attempt. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this.
Chaos. The snap was high, Bill, before, and they gave a chance.
All right, it's at the 27-yard line, RC. They'll try another field goal. The Colonels are going to try it again. King's kick, it's long, it's up there, and it's short by just the smallest of margins. King was right on the money, and it's short. In one of the most bizarre endings to a football game you'll ever see, King tried the field goal, it was blocked, and the CVU Red Hawks celebrating the victory. Apparently somebody from Brattleboro picked up the football, and the Colonels, exhorting their teammate, finally took it to the end zone. Clearly well after the play was over, and they wanted a touchdown. The officials conferred, all of them, and then went and talked to Coach Chad Pacheco and said, we're going to replay the down. And then the kick, just short.
Was right on the money. Right on the money. It looked good from here, but it was just short.
All right. Ow. The Colonels are defeated at home in the state playoff game. Final score, 19-16. The Red Hawks over the Colonels. We'll be back with the post-game show after this. This is Colonel Football on 96.7 WTSA FM.